Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am Germ here. I am warning you guys before we get into this one today. This is going to be kind of a stupid video, a silly video, whatever you want to call it. You know, it's not the biggest or most meaningful drama in the world or anything like that, but I do think it is funny. I think it's interesting. I want to tell this story, and on my channel, you know, I'm going to talk about the things that I want to talk about. It makes me laugh a little bit, so here we go. But, you know, making sure we have your expectations in the right place. Perkz recently got married. Very, very exciting. You know, we love to see our gamer boys, you know, being happy, being successful, getting the women, all that good stuff. You know, having partners, whatever you want, you know. That type of thing. Happy for him. Think it's really, really cool. Very exciting for Perkz. He tweeted out, "Beloved, let us love one another because love is from God. Everyone who loves is born of God and knows God." John 4:7. Mr. and Mrs. Perkz, and there he is with his new wife. You know, they got engaged not too long ago. They got married very, very recently. And in the comments here of this really, really cool post, it's, you know, blowing up, 42,000 likes, really cool to see. Jack, C9 Jack, he tweets out, "Hey, congrats to you both." And Perkz hits him with the "thank you, boss man." And, you know, there's all kinds of people tapping in, people, you know, sending him love. He doesn't really respond to anybody, but like I said, you know, he does reply to Jack here, and then we get a response from Mr. Carlos, formerly G2 Carlos Ocelot, Carlos, I think Rodriguez is his last name, whatever. He decides to reply to Perkz as well, and obviously there's, you know, some good and bad history here. At one point, Carlos and Perkz were very, very close. As of more recently, they're maybe not so close, with things kind of turning the other direction in a lot of ways. And Carlos did reply, "Hey, God bless your soul in perpetuity. You earned your right to be happy. May you stay happy and successful forever." And what you will notice, and what some other people have noticed, Perkz did not reply to this one. You know, Jack gets the reply and Carlos does not, which, again, like I said, not the biggest deal in the world, but I just thought it was funny. Wanted to share this with you guys because obviously Carlos has been a big story over the past couple of months, and if we kind of check in with what has been going on with him, you know, I don't know, a lot of weird posts. I do genuinely hope that Carlos is doing okay. Like, at the end of the day, I was in favor of some kind of punishment being laid out against him. Thought he handled the whole situation very, very weirdly. Again, not only like partying with Andrew Tate, whatever. Hey, keep it to yourself. I don't really give, you know, whatever. But then doubling down, tripling down very, very publicly. At the very, very least, it was terrible for the G2 name and brand and sponsors and all that stuff. But what he's been up to, but again, that doesn't mean I think he deserves to, you know, like live a miserable life or be unhappy or anything like that. I think he just should have, you know, kind of owned up to the mistakes, handled the situation better, whatever. But recently, you know, he's been tweeting stuff like, "Hey, goes in hell, take an important place in my heart, as do G2 and all the women we support over the years. Virtue signaling does absolutely nothing to better the world. Only deeds do." You know, so it still sounds like he's a little salty and stuff there. Obviously, rightfully so, but definitely not exactly happy with how the whole situation went down. But then you get tweets like this from him, you know, top C, which is obviously top G in reply to like Andrew Tate and his kind of fan base or whatever, you know, kind of the stuff from Hustler University. So, hey, I don't know. Carlos doesn't really seem like he has learned anything from the situation. Doesn't really seem like he is regretful in any way, which is fine. You know, I'm not saying he should be or needs to be or owes anything to anyone, like whatever. But you know, it doesn't really seem like the esports community is going to be opening up, or G2 is going to be opening or welcoming him back with open arms or anything like that anytime soon. But yeah, lots of pictures and cars. I don't know. To me, this is like the most depressing picture in the world. Like, you know, he does have a super sick car. He's rich. He's famous. He's successful. He has all this money. He has all this stuff going on. But I don't know. This just looks like a little sad, a little depressing. Like I said, I hope he's okay. But it also seems like he's kind of trying to like flex through the pain or whatever. You know, some different kind of stuff going on. But yeah, I don't know. Carlos trying to reach out to Perkz, trying to, you know, maybe make things right. Again, whatever you think Carlos is, ruthless businessman, piece of shit, anything in between, whatever. Kind of interesting that, yeah, Perkz getting married. Only person he decides to reply to is Jack, even though he played at Cloud9 for 1 year. Carlos tries to chime in and gets hit with the radio silence. I don't know. Like I said, kind of a silly, funny video, but I heard some people talking about this thread. I wanted to talk about it. Pretty much it for this video today, guys. Hopefully I catch you in the next one.